morning to one and all. Myself, Mr. Vandava Sriharsham from Petroleum Department, Assistant Professor, Vidya University. So today we are discussing about the natural gas processing. So earlier we already discussed one topic. So this is the second lecture. In this lecture we are going to discuss about geology and earth sciences. So geology and earth sciences are the part which we are dealing with in this current session. So we will go with the go start with the geology, and after that we will conclude the geology and earth sciences parts. Mainly the earth science and how it is dealing with and what is geology, what is importance of geology. So okay guys, let me start. So geology and earth sciences. So generally what is geology? So by listening its word only you will understand geology means it's related to the earth. So what is geology means mainly it's related to the study of earth. What are the planets? What are the tectonic plates? Sea, ocean, continent, everything comes under the geology. So study of all these physical parameters which are around us, we call it as a geology. So geology and at the same time the earth sciences. Earth sciences means about the earth. So how many years back earth is formed and how earth is formed, how the celestial body is working, what are the different type of things which we are listening and which we are going to discuss today. So today's objectives of my topic. So finally by the end of this session we will going to understand what is geology and how it is important to the petroleum in the oil and gas, and finally next we will go to the what is the importance of geology, and after that we will go to the sedimentation process. We will understand what is sedimentary process and how it is happens. And next one, how to find the prospect of hydrocarbon zone or oil. So these are my outcomes of this topic. So by the end of this lecture, you are going to understand all these topics. So first of all, we start with the geology. So what is geology? So as I earlier told, it is the study of the all the rock particles, everything on the earth. So not only that, and it's all about the formation of earth. So these are the parts which we are going to discuss during the geology. So the study which deals about the earth and the earth formation and the what are the bodies which are present on the earth. It means the layers of the earth. So everything. So totally study about the earth, we call it as a geology. So I mentioned that one. So generally, what are the main physical features, physical structures which are present on the earth? The main physical structures which are present on the earth that we are going to discuss. So herbicides. So these are the herbicides means the locations. Most of the places the travelers will go, like tourists. So like the beaches and the picnic spots. And these are all like geological importance. So they are formed very earlier, that means very long back. The time there is no human being on the earth. So when the earth is started, when it just formed that time, during that time there is only the water and some part of land. So slowly the earth and water is evolving around the globe and changing its position. Slowly the water, what is the water? What is the sand particle which on the earth, the layer on the earth that is going to be moving around the globe. So after slowly according to the time scale, everything is formed, everything is changing. That is we call it as the geological time scale. So during this changes according to the celestial bodies, according to the temperature and pressure conditions on the earth. So the plate tectonics, like and what about the oceans, continents, everything are changing their positions. So this is called as mainly called as a geological related part. So here I mentioned mainly the geological features are herbites. So these herbites are mainly the travelers are moving all around. And one more thing is the celestial bodies which are around which are like satellites of the earth. You can say moon. So study of the moon and the study of Mars, all these are also belongs to the geology and earth sciences. So history of geology. So how can we know about the history of geology? So first of all, we have to go through when the earth is formed. According to the scientific study, it is formed around 4.5 million years ago. So that time, billions years ago only it is formed. So how it is stayed because of doing some field work taking the samples and taking the samples to the lab and testing using the carbon dating or something like conventional dating methods. So we can understand that it is found very earlier back. Like so, what are the different things we are doing on the doing in the geology is, so field work. We are going to the we will go to the field work, and after that we will go to the rock samples, how the rock samples are formed, and after that we will go to the geophysical structures, geological techniques. So these are I mentioned here. So rock description according to the rock, you can say which is belongs to which year and which era, and the rock is when it is formed. So next geophysical techniques. So what are the geophysical techniques? Physical technique means it's according to the area which is formed and the layer of the earth which is formed earlier. So next chemical analysis, by taking the rock sample by using some chemicals, we will understand the rock when it is formed and what are the properties of the rock, and how much, so which year is going to, which year it is belongs to. So these are the different methods to study the geology. So first of all, like field work, and after that we will go through the rock district. So mainly we will start with the field work. So they will, the group of people will roam around the total the area which we have allotted for. Then they will check different. They will go through the different areas, and they will check the what are the formations present there. Suppose there is a different kind of rock, they will note down different type of structure formation. Then they will note down the fault, fold, different kinds of things. So these are all comes under the field work. Next we will go to the rock description. So rock description means we will take one rock and we will analyze the rock. We will texture of the rock, and that smell of the rock, and taste of the rock, and what about the how much resistant to the scratching and scratching test, everything we will do, so that we will understand which year the rock is belongs to. So mainly there will be some archaeologists in a department, so generally they will deal with these things. So next geophysical techniques. Geophysical techniques means you can use seismic survey, you can use magnetic survey, gravity survey. So these are type of surveys you will use, so to detect the different area of zone or different area of layers which are formed earlier ages. Next chemical analysis. We will take one rock and we will use the chemical on it, and we will decompose the rock by using the chemical. According to the decomposition matter or decomposition time, according to that we can say that the rock is belongs to which area. So next physical experiments like hardness test you can do, and you can do that texture test. So like this different tests, scratch test, these different types of tests we will do in the physical experiment. The final one is numerical molding. According to this, all the parameters what you want, you can keep it in the software and you can do the numerical molding of this sample, so that you can understand the history of the drop or history of that particular matter which is you found during your field work. So I already mentioned it is formed in nearly 4.5 billion years history. So generally, what the geologists do, what the geologists problem means, the problem they will deal with. So mainly they deal with. So mainly the geologists will be deal with the energy, and what is the solar energy and water hydel energy, and these are all the things which are related to the earth, and hydel power, and the different type of structures in the different type of structures inside the earth, the layer formation, beddings, and the sedimentation, everything. These are everything will be comes under the geology part. So the geologist will always check into all the matter like layer formation, bedding formation, and fold and fault, everything. So according to the structure, stratigraphy, anticline, syncline, these things, everything we will go through it, and finally we will conclude according to the place which is belongs to the which particular area. So here I mentioned already. So all the different things. So mainly what the environmental impacts are happening, the hazards are happening, and like floods, volcanoes, tectonic eruptions, earthquakes, everything will come under the study of geology. So how it is related to the oil and gas. In the oil and gas, what happens? We are doing the exploration of hydrocarbon. During the exploration and exploitation, we have to understand there is a hydrocarbon zone or not. For that presence, what we are doing, we have to go through a time scale. So Mesozoic or Cenozoic are the most two are the most areas which are right now at present. So mainly the Jurassic or Triassic. These are the two areas we can call the more forms of hydrocarbon zone, like it is in sedimentation after sedimentation process. So during that area, high pressure, high temperature are formed. According to that, you can see that hydrocarbon formation is there. So by using geological techniques like magnetic survey or gravimetric survey, then also you can find the oil hydrocarbon zone. So this is the way the hydrocarbon zone, the geology is helpful for the oil and gas. So what are the main geological materials? So sir, that is okay. So you told me other things by using by using the different techniques we will understand the particular area and everything. So what are the materials we have to test? So mainly what are the things which are found on the earth? If you see on the most of the cases on the earth you found the different type of rocks. So first of all you have to do the rock testing. So there are two things. One is rock material, another one is lithological material. Lithological material means like semi-solid matter, or you can say other than the rock. So rock is the very hard material which is in the one formation. Lithological matter means that is formed due to the temporary sedimentation or something like this process, weathering and eroding because of the external factors. The rocks are eroded to some top layers of the rock is eroded, and the particles which are there, the light and silt particles, will be going and deposited some place. So that there become the lithological part. So this lithological part also we have to analyze so that we can understand what is the matter which is belongs to. So here I told you two things. One is the rock and one other one is the unliquefied material. So we will go through the rock. So what is rock? So rock means different types of rocks are there. So mainly how the rock is formed. So rock is formed because of volcanic eruptions. During the volcanic eruptions, magma and lava will come out. So this magma and lava is cooled down after some time. It's a very high, it is like a very heated material. So once after the eruption is happened, the magma and lava will be settled on the top surface of the earth, in the surface area of the earth. So after cooling down, what will become? They will become a very thick rocks, like a strong rock. So these are the rocks. So these rocks we will test. According to these rocks only we will understand what type of formation is there. So the main rock which is formed because of magma or lava is volcanic eruptions is igneous rock. So initial rock is igneous rock. So this is the permanent rock which is already formed in the initial stages. So after some time what happens, because of the natural activities like wind erosion and the soil erosion, or like this erosion, the rock will be eroded, and the small particles like this, clay or silt, everything will be carried out with the air. So these are all grown deposits some places. So there what happens is smooth particles, smooth and lightweight particles will form some layer that one we call as a certain layer, layer we call it as bed. So that bed after, because of this small and silt and particles everything, because the sediments, because of the small sediments, everything is going to form in one bed. So that's one we call as a sedimentary basin. So the second one is the rock form because of sediments, right? So we call it as a sedimentary rock. Sedimentary rock again will be go through the high heating, go through the high pressure and temperatures, then it automatically convert into the metamorphic rock. So initially, first one is igneous. From igneous, the small particles are what are the sediments are there, which is going to form a sedimentary rock, and finally the sediments which are there, which are deposited on the earth. Again, one more time into the paper layers of the earth. Then there again the pressure and compression going to be imposed on them. So automatically, what happens? It is going to be changing into another formation like another rock that is called metamorphic rock. So these are the main three things. One is igneous, another one is sedimentary, the final one is metamorphic. In the most of the petroleum cases, the hydrocarbon zone is found in the sedimentary basins. So mainly sedimentary rocks are the favorable for the hydrocarbon zone formation. So here I am mentioning the diagram. In this diagram you can see all the particles one by one. So initially the magma is released. After that what happens? Magma is becoming the crystallization. After crystallization it is becoming the igneous rock. Means after magma, is erupted from the volcano, it comes out and it will settle down on the earth surface. So there it will happen crystallization. So the crystallization will happen. After that it will goes to the form as a igneous rock. Then after that erosion, then it will go to, because of different erosion activities, it goes to sedimentation. Then it's formed as sedimentary rocks, sedimentary basins also. Then after that it will go to the sedimentary rocks, same it will go through the high pressure and temperature conditions, then it will become metamorphic, and this is called metamorphic rocks. So this again the metamorphic again given some more heat and it's become again lava, and this lava is again coming to the volcano, and finally it will get again it will come out from the erupted from the volcano. So this is the rock part. So I already told you about this. So when the rock is solidified, automatically it becomes a igneous rock. The igneous rock goes through this igneous rocks goes through the erosion process, and it will become the sedimentary rock. The sedimentary rock again goes through the high temperature and pressures under the layers of it. It will come. It is transformed into the metamorphic rock. And finally, the metamorphic rock is again converted into the magma material. Then that magma will be entered again into the volcano. So how we can test? So our testing of the materials. So this is okay. This is a magma. It came out. Okay. The cycle is like first igneous, after that sedimentary, after that metamorphic. So these three are okay, clear. Then how can we understand this is igneous and this is sedimentary and that is metamorphic? So I will tell you. So this is the like testing of the materials. First of all, you have to take one rock and then you have to test that by different testing parameters. So here I mentioned different type of tests that is going to be done for every rock, so that we can understand which rock belongs to the which category. So the first one is luster. So luster means the quality of, first one is the luster. The luster means the quality of the surface which is present on the rock. Suppose you by touching it, you can understand the softness and hardness of the material. According to the softness and hardness, you can consider this one is you can differentiate the igneous or sedimentary rocks. Well, coming to the igneous, it is very hard rock. I already told you. Coming to the sedimentary rock, it is somewhat of small particles combination. So it will be like smooth. So that is the luster. So here I have told you the different type of examples: metallic, pearly, and dully, or waxy. So next one is color. By seeing their color, you can see. So you know the marble. Marble will be look like some different material. So crystalline materials, crystalline parts. So crystals will be like different looking and different color. Diamond will be look different structure and different color. So these are the different, according to the colors also, you can recognize which rock belongs to the which category. So next one is the streak. So in a streak, what we will do is we will just scratch we will take the one sample and we will just scratch with the scraper. Then automatically what happens? The powder which is coming from that coming from the streak is we will evaluate according to that analysis. We will understand which type of material it is. So next one is hardness, resistance to the force. So hardness is the next parameter is hardness. During the scratching, the rock will offer some resistance. According to this resistance, we can decide the hardness of the material. Then for breakage pattern. Then we will go to the breakage pattern. In the breakage pattern, what happens? Suppose if you break a rock, then it will break in a different manner. Suppose sometimes it will form some cracks inside the rock. Sometimes it will directly break into layer by layer. But sometimes it will be break into the one slide like that. So different type of breakage patterns inside the rock. According to the breakage pattern, we can decide which type of rock it is. Next, we can go through the weight of the rock. So according to the specific gravity, so we can know according to how much weight is there. So from low weight to higher weight, so we can decide the rock belongs to which category. So next one is effervescence. Effervescence means the rock or sample which you are taken for the analysis, how it is deals with the high acid. Suppose if it is in the acidic conditions, how it is reacting. According to the acid test, we can say the rock is belongs to the different type of category. The type of category we will mention. So mainly we will use hydrochloric acid. One more thing is magnetism. In some rocks, the magnetism will be magnetism properties they will show. In some rocks, the magnetism properties will be shown. So according to these magnetic properties, we can say which is belong to the igneous or sedimentary or metamorphic. So by doing the taste also, by tasting the material, we can also say that which are belongs to the water. By doing the tasting also, we can understand the mineral belongs to which type of rock or which type of which type of hardness or something like that. So the minerals, so all the minerals are so most of the cases all the minerals have different taste. So suppose if we take the halite, it will be like some it will taste like a salt. So but the final one is well by seeing the smell of the rock, we can say which type of rock it is going or which is formed earlier. In some minerals have different type of smell also. So according to this smell also we can say this the mineral which is belongs to the which kind of rock. So if you see that if the sulfur is there in some cases, so during this metamorphic rocks and minerals, there will be some water, some sulfur content also there. And sometimes in sedimentary rocks also they are extracting hydrocarbon from the sedimentary basins. So there will be the sulfur. There will be some sulfur also coming out with the hydrocarbon material because of the sedimentary rock formation. Where the sulfur also deposited somewhat. So this is the rock material. Everything we discussed. So next we will go. So unelectrified materials is the matter which is other than the rock which is present on the earth. So this is formed because of this unelectrified material is formed because of the drifting of the layers of the small sand particles, everything which is deposited on the like a bedrock. So this is generally belongs to the quaternary time period of the geology. So if you go through this quaternary study time period, we can understand about the unliquefied material. So this one we will discuss there. So magma and lava. So magma and lava, I already told you this magma and lava which is coming from the volcanic eruptions, which is going to be circulating from one place to another place. So from igneous to the again to the igneous to sedimentary to the metamorphic to the again igneous it will come. So this one will be the generation of magma, and after that the lava will come out of the volcanoes. So next we will go to the whole earth structure. So most of the guys will know about the earth structure. So there are mainly three types, three parts of the earth. You can say crust, mantle, and core. So crust means the top layer of the earth, which is denoted here with the numbers 6 and 5. So there are the two things, the crust part. So the upper crust part and the lower crust part. So upper crust part is consist of the ocean and land, everything. So generally the depth of the ocean is in and around 6 to 10 kilometers, not more than that. Up to 6 kilometers there will be oceanic zone, oceanic area, and the water for the sand which we are having on the top of there, which is goes to up to the area of 30 kilometers. Up to 30 kilometers, the land part will be there. If you go furthermore into that, then what will happen is it is unliquefied Etherosphere will come, and etherosphere means in the etherosphere is like a loose sand of particles and loose matter which is very weak in form. So that will be inside the crust of the earth. So the top layer only, which is lithosphere, you can call it as the lithosphere, is very strong and somewhat resistance to all the forces which are acting on the earth surface. So in this lithosphere only we will have all the things like continents, the land masses, or the water masses, everything which are there, they are belongs to the lithosphere. So lithosphere means you have the weak and the movable particles which are inside the earth crust. So that is also comes under the crust part. Then after crust part up to the 2100 kilometer, it will be like the crust. From after going to the more than 2100 kilometer, so you can go through more inside the depth. Then we will find the mantle. So mantle is consist of these heavy like gases like sulfur, nitrate, everything. These are like gases forms. Everything will be there. And if you go vapor more than degradation it, then you will get the core. Core consists of all the burning matter and everything. So this is here mentioned here. So that is up to the 5,000 to 5,200 kilometers. There will be the and the outer core. Now if you go more further more, then it is up to the 6,358 kilometers. There will be the inner core. So these are the parts of the earth. So if you comes from here, the inner core is the deep inside one. This is the most heated part. That means most burning part. Very it is very it is very weak formation. And this is the one and two. This is the inner core. The second one is the outer core. Then this is the mantle, the third layer, and the fourth one you can see that here up next upper mantle. This is the lower mantle, and the fourth is upper mantle. And above that you have the lithosphere, fifth one, and the sixth one is the crust. The part of the lithosphere. These are the to hold the structure of the whole structure of the earth. So next we will go through the tectonic plates. So what are tectonic plates? So above the earth surface, we already have formed different type of oceans, volcanoes, and different type of land masses like one land and another land foldings, faultings. All these have happened. So why it is happened? So that one we will discuss right now. So what are the tectonic plates? The tectonic plates are the two land particles or land masses which are in different positions, which are coming to they may directly they will directly parallel to each other. They can move into the water. Otherwise, they will converge into one side, or they will diverge into the other side. Like that, if they converge into the one side, then automatically what happens? One by one, it will form. Automatically, there you will find a mountains or something like mountains and like one by one total the water masses which are accumulating there, then automatically it will form mountains or something like the deposition materials. So you can see because of this only the Himalayas are formed. Himalayan region is formed because the two tectonic plates which are there, they are pushing with each other inside. So automatically what happens? There is the land masses formed there. That is Himalayas. The next one is suppose that both are the land masses which are diverging from one to another. So automatically what happens in the gap between them, there will be and then maybe water will form. Automatically the water body will enter into the gaps. That is called ocean. So that is ocean trenches or ocean will form there. So according to the suppose one is the one is the land particle and another is the ocean plate. That means the water is there. So here it will happen the trenches. It means the layer will be there. What is inside the water? That layer and the earth layer, the continental part which is there, they both will submerge into each other, and there will automatically what happens, some layer of the particle will be goes down inside the earth, surface of the earth. So automatically there will form a trenches. Here I will show you about it. So this is the intimate coupling of between the movement of plates on the surface of convection of the mantle. This total everything is happening on the mantle, that is top layer, the crust layer of the earth. So fluids and everything. So here I am showing that the mantle and everything, the oceanic plates and everything which are here. Here what happens? Slowly the both will be from different positions will be converted to one to each other. So here what happens? Because of this inside part, the land masses which are there, they are moving from one side to another side. The plates are there different like continental shelf and the land for the oceanic plates. So these the continental shelf and oceanic shelf, these two will be major during the tectonic plates. During this formation of tectonic plates, these two will be major things. So here I am showing one picture. Here you can see. So here what happening? The continental crust is there, which is converging with the oceanic crust. So what happens is here one is continental crust, and there is ocean crust. Here you are forming a trench. So here what happening? Here this is the one continent, and this is one This is one land area, and this is also one land area. So between these two land areas, that means content, that means the same content request you have in the forces inside from one side to other side. So automatically here you are forming the these mountains, and in the outer this the lithosphere is here downstairs. So what the lithosphere here you having, this plate is converging into the another plate. That means it is going giving the pressure inside to the another zone. So here what happening is because of this zone and everything, slowly the gases are magma which is already here, which is entering into there, and automatically here the volcanic eruption is coming. So this is the asthenosphere. So I told you the weak material. That means we having a weak resistance. So then there you have the semi-liquid state of substances everything. So here I am showing one diagram. Here you can see the two land plates are what happening. They are diverging from each other. So there what happening? The volcanic eruption is happening there. So when it is comes to the oceans, then what happens? Mid-ocean ridges between the two oceans. Suppose the two ocean shelves which are converging there, then there will be formed. There will be formed that suppose the two oceanic shelves are converging each other. There will be formed the icebergs or something like that. Suppose the two oceanic ridges are going from one place to another, diverging from each other, oceanic shelves, then it will be trenches or the oceanic, then there will be the ocean ridges. So here the mid-oceanic ridges. So between the seafloor, so what happening? The two plates are diverging from each other, and then the volcanic eruption is happening. So these are the different major tectonic plates which are present on the earth. Here you can see different tectonic plates, that have African tectonic plate, American tectonic plate, and so these here it will be some, the main Indian also will be there here. So this is Eurasian, and this one is Arabian plate. So these are the different type of plates which are present there. So between the two here you can see Arctic plate and Scotia plate, both having some resistance. So between the two plates which are there side by side, there will be some force. There will be some force between the. There will be some force acting between the both of them. So suppose the plates both are converging, one type of one type of ridges will form. Suppose both are diverging from each other, then there will be washing may form or sea may form like that. According to the movement of the tectonic plates, everything will be depends. So here you can see the Eurasian plate, here you can see the Indian plate. So Indian plate, if you see the above plate, the Eurasian plate and Indian plate are both are converging there, the continental shelves both. So there the convergence, because of both the convergence, there the formation of Himalayas are here. Himalayas are formed there like that. Here you can see the Eurasian plate and the Indian plate. Because of between these two forces, so here the Himalayas are formed. So these are the different plates, Caribbean plate, Filipino plate. These are the different plates which are present in the on the surface of the earth. So how can we know about the total geologic time? So sir, we have discussed tectonic plates. Okay, according to tectonic plates, the Himalayas are formed. Tectonic plates, oceans are formed. According to continental shelf, or something different like all these things. We have formed all these things. So what is when is the earth is formed basically? So we already know according to the scientific studies, like 4.5 billion years ago this formed. Okay, so here he mentioned 4.556 billion years ago. So there that time what happens? So only the solar system is there. That after that slowly from the solar system the masses are which are formed because of the solar. So from the solar like the sun is broken into small pieces. So this total geological time is composes the total history of the earth. So the earliest one is during a 4.5 billion years ago. So that time the Earth is formed. So before the Earth formation, there is a sun. The solar system is there. From the solar the sun, the mass which is separated from the sun is become as a small plants. They like 9 plants which are right now in the solar system. They slowly settle down after some time. They become the plants and they are rotating around them. They are rotating in the solar, that is sun, solar system. So in that solar system, so the only one planet which is having the life is up to right now in all the recent studies also only the Earth. So on the Earth only we have the some water body, at the same time we have the land masses. So according to this, that is the one according to the geological time. It is the beginning of the that this is only the it's the only the planet which is having the survival capacity, survival capability. So the first one is the started first which is the first stage when it is started. The this form is called as Edwardian system. So after that later scale it is right now we are in a Holocene approach. So these are the scientific names which are kept for the geologic time. So first thing is a Hadonian. So Hadonian is the division of time scale during that time the Earth is formed. And right now we are in a right now we are in a Holocene patch. Then after that we are the four following geological schemes I have mentioned here. So in the first time geological scale, what happens? The Earth is formation of Earth is happened, and the second scale, the second time what happened? The slowly the earth, plants and everything is started forming on the Earth, and after that the animals, and after that the humans. So these are the things which are happened on the Earth. So right now we are in the fourth timeline. So here I am showing given you the time scale of geology time scale of different time period. So you can see different type of time scales. From zero if we start, the first one is Halloween. I told you already that is in the zero. That is mentioned here. Then after that it is become -1. It is for quaternary time period. And after that Galocian. Then after that Neocean, Paleozoic. Next one Cenozoic. Next Mesozoic, Paleozoic. Like that, right? Mainly that during this Mesozoic and Cenozoic, we have the hydrocarbon and hydrocarbon prospects and hydrocarbon zones. Because during this period only, the Jurassic, Triassic, and Cretaceous. These three are survived there during that period. So during the Jurassic period, the Jurassic and Big, the giant animals are survived at that time. So Cretaceous also some kind of animals which are which are in higher sizes and higher quantity. Everything is done during the Cretaceous, Jurassic, and this Triassic. So these are the time scales which are there. So right now we are in. So coming to the starting. So from minus if you go total minus. So right now we are in the start. Right now this is the Holocene. The first one is the Hadrian during the minus 4,500. So during the 4,500 million years ago, that is happened. This is the geological time scale. According to this geological scale, you can understand what formed during the time. So here I mentioned here the billions ago how the total ecology is formed. So here you can see the first one is sun ignites from the sun. The particles are came the particles which are came from the sun, it has become the earth here. After earth, that the sun is formed around the earth. Then after that slowly oxygen, atmosphere oxygen, everything is formed during this period. And after that slowly the bacteria, small bacteria, everything is formed. After some kind of the plants and everything is formed. This is according to the fish. Then airports, fungi, corals, like that, total everything, sharks. So these are the reptiles, everything. So like that, everything formed right now. Here you can see the Homo sapiens. So Homo sapiens are formed in the 0.002 during that time. That means like that million years ago. This is the total geological time scale which has happened that time. Sir, you are mentioned here everything, different type of animals and everything. How can we know that the animals are belongs to that time particularly? So we have the dating, the carbon dating methods and everything. I think so. So the carbon dating is the method in that what we will do is we will take a rock sample and we will take a fossil, then that we will test under the carbon decay matter by using the radioactive material according to the decay which is happened half lifetime period. During the half lifetime period, how much the radiation which is coming out from that radioactivity is absorbed by the fossil. According to that only we can understand that the particular metal or particular substance belongs to the which year or which geological period, geological time. So according to the dating methods, you can understand that the type of the material which belongs to the which year. So here I am mentioning the dating method. There are two types of dating method: conventional and unconventional. So first one is the relative dating method. In the relative dating method, we will do we will take the relate to order of past events. So we will relate to the present substance with the past substance. According to that one, different layers of zone will be there. According to that, you can understand the age of the object on the which comparison to the other one related dating. So next, this is all formed according to the geology of fossil fuels. The geology of fossil fuels are different things. What are happening there? They are all there inside this one. So next one is absolute dating. Absolute dating means I have told you the process of determining age by using the radioactive material and everything. That so that we can according to the chronology only we will identify. And archaeology people will do some testing on that. So automatically they will tell you about the particular geologic time. So this is the tectonic plates. In this tectonic plates, I am mentioning you different. So here you can see from A to C, there will be fault is happened here inside the tectonic plate. You can see he mentioned polar track strata. But so there are two. This is the layer. In that layer, the fault is happened. That means breakage of this layer will become the fault. That means the disturbance in the formation. Next one, the B is the large institution. That means different kind of matter which is came into the other matter. This is called an institution. So this is the initially it is in the same layer, but often what happens because of the movement of the plate, one is up opposite directions movement of the plate, opposite direction movement of the plates. Then one plate is came down and one plate came up. So that is there is a fault condition. So this is the erosional this is the unconformity you can say. So these are the different type of things which are happened. So this is the volcanic eruption, volcanic dike which is formed due to the volcano. So this is the F1 is the normal fault. So these are things. So here you can see the two land particles which are subsiding with each other. So one is going upward and one is going downward. Then automatically it will be the chronological or the bedding paths between the two will be different because of the fault. Then one during the and suppose the standard area is there which is one part of the earth surface which is going, some part of the layer is come up and some part of the earth is coming down. That means subsidence and one time is this is the moving away from the particular particle. So in the first case, if you see the diagram here, what happens? There are two landmarks are there. One is moving away from the other. That is called as a strike and dip. So one is moving away from it, so it's going frontward. That we call as a strike and dip fault. The next one, if you see the subsidence of some part of the layer to the downwards, then this is called fault. This is called forward faulting. And in the C diagram, you can say this is going upward. This is the reverse faulting. So according to the shapes and deformations, you can say. So the first one is the strike and dip because the units are sliding from one to each other. So what are the different field methods which we are using to understand? So geological mapping. So geological mapping is the thing in that what we'll do is this structural formation and faults and folds, everything we will map, and we will according to that mapping we will do the same layer time zones, the same area which are present in the total Yeah, rest like isobars, isomers, everything. That counter map we will do. Counter mapping is the mapping in that same material which is there inside the earth part. So that one will be given as a given a same circle. That means during inside that same circle matrix everything is same. The second circle will be rotated around that. So the same height things, the same bed formation, everything will be circled one inside the another. That is called as counter mapping. Contour mapping. Then next is subsurface mapping. Subsurface mapping will be done through seismic survey or gravimetric survey or seismic survey or gravimetric survey. We will do the subsurface mapping. So according to stratigraphy, we will do that also one method. Then what will biology, geochemistry and geomicrobiology by using the microbes or by according to the microbes and according to the chemistry we can decide what is according to the particular bacteria which is present there. According to that we will understand this is belongs to the particular area. So paleontology, so this paleontology means the study of the fossil fields, the different type of fossils which are there inside that, and by using the carbon dating or using the relative dating everything, we will understand, we will go through that one. So what are the different type of applied geology? So what are the branches which are related to the geology? So here I mentioned different type of geology. Economic geology, which is dealing with the what are the future and present and past economic things which are related to the geology. And the next one is mining geology. So with the mining means the coal which is inside the earth, and the coal mines and coal storage and what are the different things which are related to the coaling mining department, which is called mining geology. Next one, petroleum geology. Petroleum geology is related with the mainly the rocks which are dealing with the petrol or hydrocarbon zone. Next, marine geology. The geology is mainly related to the earth sciences and the earth tectonic plates and earth formation everything. Next one is hydrology and environmental issues. The hydrology and environmental issues will go through the water bodies which are present inside the earth that we will study, and what are the environmental impacts which are happening because of mining or something like illegal activities. Next one, the final one is the natural hazards. In the natural hazards, we will discuss about the natural things which are happening on the earth without a man-made effect. So coming to the history, these are the three main people who are behind this total subject. So the main one is the James Hutton, he is a Scottish geologist. He is called as a modern father of modern geology. He called as a modern father of geology. And the next one is Tom Wilson. He is the Canadian geophysicist. He is the father of plate tectonics. The plates are continental shelf, the ocean shelf, everything is discussed by him. And the next one is the final one. He is the volcanologist, and his name is Johnson. So he is the person who entirely given his total life for the study of volcanic eruptions and everything. Before that, 13 hours before this pic is taken. So in 1918, during the eruption of volcano, he is at the Mount St. Helens. So he is at the place. So 13 hours before his death, he is at the mountain. He is at the eruption of mountain. So he is the volcanologist David A. Johnson. 13 hours before his death, he is present at the eruption of Mount Helen. These are the things which are the total tectonic plates and formation, continental everything. So guys, I hope you understand everything. So if you have any doubt, just give a mail so that I can resolve your doubts and everything. Thank you for the patience.